Good afternoon. In this video, we're going to go over this past week's trades and the weekly recap. Before I get into the recap, if you're not in the room, you can find the link in the description of the video and in my bio section of social media accounts. Also, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, I didn't trade much this past week. Let's see. 5 wins and 3 losses for a win rate of 62.5%. Yeah, I know that's really, really low, but like I said, I didn't trade much. I really traded for 3 days, and I didn't trade much to 3 days because the action just wasn't good. So with that said, Monday, trade ideas room said SPY puts under 519.50. Make sure I get the right day. Monday the 25th. Yeah, right here. I get a nice drop right here from the morning, and it kind of, we got a bear flag right here. So I was looking at the 419.50 area. That's low right here. It didn't get a big green candle, and we get a red candle right here, and it just didn't quite get below that. I mean, I probably could have taken the ORB, but I just waited because they've been fake outs lately. So I would have been more comfortable if it broke that low, but it didn't. I just ignored it. But I did take calls at 1035, which is right 1035 right here, right there. I get an FU setup right here, get a strong green run, you get a nice red candle right here. As soon as it broke above the body of these candles, I took calls. I took the 520, the 52.25 calls at $7, pulled back, and it popped. It finally went. So they went from $7 to $8.60. Not that great of a run. It's not really going anywhere. It's just topping out in this 520.80 area. Well, under 521, 520.90 if you want to be more precise. Then I took puts at 111, which is right here. When it broke VWAP right down in here, when it actually broke below all the bodies of these candles, you get the body, and body. So I broke below that. I grabbed it. I grabbed the 520. The 52.25 puts at $6. It dropped. I sold some. I kept a couple thinking we were going to have a bigger drop. It didn't. It just ended up reversing. Then I ended up adding more at 144, which is up here. I added up here thinking we were going to stay in the range. Just started to pull back, and it kind of pulled away more. But by the time it did drop, they were already worthless, and they weren't even going to go in the money because I had 52.25 puts. I'm bringing SPX up on the 25th, which is right here, and just to show you that yeah, average down at 144. No, it didn't. I think I stopped out. Yeah, I stopped out. I did not wait for this. Okay. Yeah, because they're up here. 520.25. Yeah, I stopped out. I just have to see where I stopped out. At 223, which is rate. It's 330. I stopped out up here. Right when it stopped out, I literally stopped out a higher day, and then it dumped and they went in green. So yeah, that did not work out well on that. So 1 and 1 right there. I just go back to SPY because I don't want to. You don't see VWAP on SPX, but anyways, yeah, I could have been more patient, but you never know. I mean, it gets up here. This is 1, 2, triple top. And it pulled back, then it popped back out quickly, so I kind of thought it was going to rip, but it didn't. It's just dumped, and I ended up taking a loss for nothing. So that was very frustrating. Tuesday, I did not trade. I had to do some personal stuff, so I did not trade. Wednesday, I did traded his room on Wednesday. I said, what was Wednesday? The 27th. SPY puts under 520, which is down at this low right here, kind of round down. First 10-minute candle is red. Inside green candle. This is what you see all the time. Then when it finally broke lower day, I took puts. I took the 52. 30 puts is 660, and they went from 660 to 1660. So they went $10 on that play if he held all the way through. Then I took puts at 1023, which is right here on an FU setup. Big red candles, green candle right there. As soon as it broke below the bodies of these two candles right here, I took puts. I took the 52.20 puts at 910. Actually, I didn't take them at 910. I mean, I didn't take them at right here. I think I took it lower because I got it at 910 and they only went to 980. So I'm thinking I got it down here. And I sold in that candle right there. I think that's what happened. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's exactly what happened. I bought the puts down here, right around the 519.80-ish area. It bounced up. Then when it finally dumped, I did actually sell it right there. Then I took, because I chased it, because I remember this was one of the plays that there was a massive drop that happened, and I missed it, and I tried to get a retracement. It didn't really retrace, so I missed the retracement, and I just kind of chased it, got a little bit of FOMO, and then I got a little bit of a play. Just trying to get some plays in out of the short week. I missed Tuesday, so I was trying to get one in Wednesday, so whatever. Then I took calls at 1223, which is right here. As you can see, made new low day, got bought back up. Once it got over the bodies of these candles in the wick, over the 520 area, that's where I grabbed calls. I grabbed the 52.20 calls at 540, and then went from 540 to 850. Then I took calls again at 218, which is right here. Get the VWAP, rejected, came back, made a higher low, went to VWAP, pulled back a little bit. The candles were small, I was making a little bit of a flag, and when it broke over the 520.50 areas where I grabbed calls, I grabbed the 52.25 calls at 480, and they went from 480 to 1090 right there, so that ended up being a good play on that. So very good day on Wednesday. Then on Friday, I did not do so well. Friday, traded his room. I said SPY puts on, not Friday, Thursday, I should say. Thursday, the 28th, that's the SPY puts on the 522.50, which is this low right here. First 10-minute candle was red. And I didn't take it. I didn't take it at all. I didn't take anything because it was just chopping. It wasn't going anywhere. But I did take MSTR, and I chased the hell out of this thing. MSTR. Because I just thought we were going to have one of those crazy moves like we had it with SMCI. And see, I chased it down here. Right around the 16. Because I had the 1500 puts at 850. At 1125, so I chased at 1125, so I bought it in this candle right here. So it started the flag, and I added more at 1146. So it was this candle right here when it came back down. So yeah, usually when you have these massive red candles, they'll have a little bit of a relief bounce, then they'll make more. It will dump a lot more, but it didn't. So I bought puts here, and it come back up. Flagging, so when it came back down towards near a lower day again, I added more at 5. I added at 5, making a new average 675. And then it just bounced and just chopped, and I didn't really have much, but it's enough that it was it just didn't go anywhere. It just not exactly what I thought was going to happen. So it is what it is. I didn't have much in it, so. I didn't lose too much on that. So, but anyways, then I took puts on SPY, SPX at 52. Took the 52.50 puts at 117, which is right here. I thought for sure we were going to dump. I'm making a rounded top. I got a head and shoulders. You get the left, the head, and the right shoulder right here. So when it broke below this 513. I think I grabbed it right around the 523. I grabbed the 5250 puts at $6, and it just chopped, and then it popped hard. Then it finally chopped, and this is the one that never really went back green. I thought the Monday one was the one that did that. No, it was this is the one, because I knew one of the plays I got at near low a day, and it was at the money, and it did finally come back to at the money again, but Theta just destroyed it. But that wasn't that play. It was this play right here. It was this one on Thursday, not the other day. What it would have Monday, I think. But yeah. So Friday 0-2, not too good on that. So just I don't like the short weeks. At this the short week, and then I had something to do on Tuesday. Just threw my whole week off. So hopefully next week will be better. Even the days I did play, this is just how it's been. We haven't had any moves whatsoever. It's mostly chop, and you get one or two moves, and 1, 2, 3, just a few good moves, and then it just chops. And this is just how the market's been. It's very, very difficult to time it, because I know you're gonna see all these idiots on Twitter and stuff that just show you should have bought here, you should have sold here. But when you're playing in real time with real money, you don't know if it's gonna break here. You don't know if it's gonna break here. I mean, it could break here, it could have broke here, could have broke here, could have broke here, but you don't know. I mean, you don't know when it's gonna break. Same with here. You didn't know it was going to pop here, but I mean, I did. I actually got this move, but it could have popped here, could have popped here, could have popped here, and it finally did here. I mean, you just don't know when it's going to pop. I mean, same with this pop right here. Got a little better with giving it a little more room to give it the pop. But I mean, still, we grabbed it here and we got the move, but it could have been another fake out, pull back, and popped. I mean, just the market has been doing this lately. Same with right here. You don't know if it's going to dump here, or dump here, or dump here, or dump here. Or then you don't know if it's going to pop here, or pop here. You don't know. It's just, hindsight's 20/20. And after, when you see the chart develop and it's all said and done, then you see, oh, that's how easy it was if I just waited. But in real time, you don't know what's going to happen. The market is just too choppy. The market's been random about picking moves, but lately, the last week or two, it's been waiting for like 3 o'clock to do it to move. Usually it's in the afternoon, like 1 or 2 o'clock. You'll get a little bit of a move, or you get something at 11 o'clock. Every week and every day just seems to be different. The market is just changing. You got to adapt to changes, and realize that when it's acting a certain way, like the last 10 minutes of the day, you'd have a massive move. Then it kind of changes a little bit, where you get a move, but the first move would be a fake out. Then at 3:55, 5 minutes to close, you get another move, and that'd be the right move. And it was kind of like FOMC, where the first move is usually the wrong one. That's been usually happening the last 10 minutes of the day, and that's been happening a lot lately. So just the market is evolving. You've got to evolve with it, or you're going to get smoked. And you got to recognize all the changes that are happening. And I said something a few weeks ago, where SPY would have a choppy day, then it'd have a really big range day, then it would have a choppy day, then have a big range day. Now we're just having chop. It's just, we're having chop where we either chops the entire day and we get one good move at the end of the day or the middle of the afternoon randomly, and that's just how it's been. So I know I'm just rambling, but I'm just trying to make a point here that the moves in this choppy market are just random, and they're just happening out of the blue, and they're impossible to catch. They're impossible to know which move is going to be the right move, and it's just the market. So hopefully it changes. Something needs to change, because this action sucks. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I hate this. I can't wait for something to happen. And when volatility picks up, that's when I'll start jumping in with size and stuff like that. So that's going to do it for the recap. I hope this has helped. Try to give you an insight of how I'm feeling and thinking. But next week, Hopefully, it will be a little more volatile. We'll have more moves, but I'm not going to hold my breath. The market's waiting for something. I don't know what, but I guess we'll find out. So, thanks for watching.